What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Mike, and today we're going to be going over what we know so far about Season 6. Now, this may contain spoilers, so anybody who don't want to be spoiled or don't want me to possibly ruin the shit out of Season 6 for you, you might want to back out now. Now that that's out the way, let's go on and get into some discussion. Now, here's what we know so far. We know we're going to see new characters such as Heath and Denise, which Denise is the surgeon, in-house surgeon, what have you, that basically we're going to see. She comes in around the same time that Heath does in the comics, so they're both coming in this season, so ergo, no way out. We also know that Rick and Morgan are going to butt heads, at least, you know, on the way they look at things at some point, probably early on in the season. I'm thinking probably first couple episodes, especially since, you know, Morgan, as soon as he seen Rick shoot that dude in the head, you know what I mean? So it's probably gonna take place within the first couple episodes, them kind of butting heads. Alright, here's where things are gonna get a little spoilery. Now, if you've been keeping up with the Spoiling Dead Fans page, Facebook page, I will put their link in the description below if you want to go check them out. But if you've been keeping up with that, I'm going to be presenting some info that we got from there. I've already done one video of it. If you want to check it out, I'll throw it up right there. But basically, it's images that people take from the film site, and then they send them to Spoiling Dead Fans. Or, you know, there's some Spoiling Dead Fans out there that also go out and do it themselves and everything. But we're going to go over a couple things that we've seen from them within the past couple months. Alright, so we know a massive herd is going to come through at Alexandria at some point. I'm guessing within like the first half of the season, mainly because when we seen these pictures, it was during when they were filming the first couple episodes. So, you know, we're probably going to see a really massive herd come through during the first couple episodes. Now, if you keep up with the comic series, you know No Way Out story arc, okay? And that's basically what we're going to get within the first or second half. Probably more in the second half is going to be No Way Out. But the first half, I do think we're going to see that herd come through in the first half. So, in the No Way Out story arc, in the comics, Carl gets his eye blown out during the massive herd coming through Alexandria. Bullets is just kind of flying everywhere, and Carl gets his eye blown out by a 22. Now, here's another big spoiler. Now, we also seen recent images, so my guess is this stuff is going to take place during the second half of the season. We seen real blurry, but we see images of Carl with a bandage strapped around his eye. Now, it looks exactly the same as when, you know, he first had it in the comics. He kind of didn't wear nothing now because it's just, you know, it's been so long since he had it. He just kind of wears his eye out sometimes. But basically, we seen these images from the Spoiling Dead Fans page, and from this, we know that he is for sure going to get his eye blown out. So that's a big spoiler right there. Now, if they're actually filming with the timeline of the episode, my guess is Carl's eye gets blown out in the mid-season finale. Because, like I said, we just started seeing these pictures, so which tells me, you know, they just started filming again, you know, from break. So it's going to be in the second half that we actually see him all bandaged up and everything. But it'll be probably mid-season when we see that eye get taken out. The Wolves, I'm not really too sure where they're going to go with that storyline. It seems to me like they're playing them as like the scavengers from the comics. So if they do that, then I don't see them really lasting that long. It looks like they're going to be a kind of an ongoing nuisance for them. Mainly just because of their walker traps. And, you know, when that big herd comes through Alexandria, I think that's going to be them letting the trailers out on them. You know what I'm saying? I think the trailers are going to be... They're going to pull the trailers up close to Alexandria and just let them go. I think that's how that's going to happen. Because we did also see images of the guy who, well, we don't know if he's the leader or not, but we've seen images of him from Spoiling Dead Fans during the, you know, when they came back from break. So I think they're going to last at least till mid-season finale, you know what I mean? maybe a little past that. I don't think that they're going to last all season, but they will be an ongoing nuisance for them. I want to show you guys this here. This also came from Spoiling Dead fans. It was, around pretty much where they put the images of Carl losing his eye. Basically explains how they think it's going to happen. Now, none of this has been confirmed, but basically it tells you that they put on Walker guts to try to walk through a herd of walkers. Sam gets grabbed and bitten, and Jesse goes down to try to save him, even though she knows she can't. But in the meantime, she's holding Carl's hand and she won't let him go. So Rick comes through and chops her arm off, basically, and she dies pretty much instantly. And that's kind of how that happens. Which, like I said, none of it's been confirmed, but their spoilers are pretty tight normally, so I tend to really have faith in some of the stuff that they post. They also posted about there could be a scuffle between Rick and Daryl, which that ain't gonna be turning out to be much. But what interests me about that is they stated that someone who looked like could be playing Jesus broke them up. Now, if we see Jesus before mid-season, I'm going to be kind of disappointed, because they got a lot of stuff from the comics that they have not even touched yet before we even see Jesus. So, or Negan even for that matter. So, I'm going to be a little disappointed if we see him before. I'm hoping to see him by like the season finale. Like that's how we see him. You know, we see him looking through some binocs at Alexandria. That's kind of how I'm hoping that we see him. But if I'm wrong, whatever. But that's about all I got for you guys. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know I haven't put out a lot of updates here lately, but I'm going to be really busy here in the next couple days throwing them out for you guys. So don't forget, keep checking on my channel. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to have all my links at the bottom. Love you guys. Have an awesome day. You guys rock.